Welcome back to Nintagious. How you guys doing? I don't have my chat open at the moment. I wanted to get some background music playing. I completely forgot to do that. Let me grab this. Wait, no, not that. Oh my goodness. So this is kind of a test stream for E3 next week. I rewired everything. I usually do these reactions watching it on my Wii U. Because for some reason OBS didn't like capturing browser sources before, but I think I fixed that. We're about to find out. TV audio, no delay. So now I'm capturing. I have my computer plugged into my TV. So I have the video up on the TV and I'm capturing that. So I had to fix a bunch of stuff. I think that should be good. I just have to remember to turn the audio off when the presentation starts because Pokémon still slams us for copyright on that stuff. So let me know if music's too loud. I can adjust it. 7 with the first, because I told her on Discord that I was doing this, so she had an advance notice. Cheater. Mario, how's it going? Samo, Miami. How are you guys all doing? I think, yeah, some of you guys are like, it's like nighttime for you, isn't it? It's 8:52 a.m. here. Hey, Blue. And Blue's on her first day of summer. Congratulations to her. Hawks, how's it going? I'm alright. It's kind of like the end of my day. I'm not super tired yet, but I'll probably be getting tired near the end of... I mean, this is only going to be 15 minutes, I think, so I'll probably still be pretty bouncing by the time this is over. Yeah, I'll probably be going to sleep in like an hour or two. But pretty good. I had a pretty chill night. I didn't do much after my stream. Hey Flapper, how's it going? Yeah, you're a night whale too. Oh. And my plan for E3 next week, I think I'm just, because that's going to be at noon for me. I think I'm going to try to just stay up and just stay up through the day and like just basically just pull an all-nighter. I'm kind of not looking forward to it, but trying to do anything else with my schedule to match is not going to go well, so... Yeah, I usually go to sleep around 10 right now, which is like a little late. I'd prefer to go to sleep around like 8 or so. I let my schedule slip a little bit too much. I haven't seen any leaks for this. I saw mention of one leak that like a YouTuber posted, but they posted it in the phrasing of like, this is obviously fake. And I didn't look at what the details of it was. I do try to avoid leaks on this stuff. We had E3 leaks come up last night, and I kind of like snapped at the kid because I was like, E3 is literally next week. That's the same thing as spoiling a movie like Endgame, in my opinion. You're spoiling the surprise of what's going to be coming. So like E3 I'm trying to avoid leaks. Now, granted, I don't think E3 is going to be very heavy on reveals. I think anyone who thinks that we're getting a bunch of new games at E3 are going to be disappointed. I think we already know most of what they're going to be talking about. They're going to be talking about Pokemon, they're going to be talking about Fire Emblem, they're going to be talking about Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, maybe Bayonetta 3, maybe a peek at Metroid Prime, but probably not. It's probably too early for that. Daemon X Machina is still coming out. We'll probably see some of that. they'll reveal a few things, sure, but it's not gonna be like 50 bomb drops of new games in a row. Like, that's not gonna happen. I think we kind of know what we're going into on this one. I forgot Link's Awakening, that they're gonna show a bunch of that. They'll probably show a bunch of Mario Maker, much to my dismay. But yeah, they have so much to talk about this year. That's why I hope they don't talk about Mario Maker too much, because that's out in like 2 weeks. And I'd rather they focused on the other stuff. I'm worried that last E3 was so much Smash coverage that even Smash fans were like, could you guys talk about something else, please? And I'm worried they're going to do that with Mario Maker this E3. But the difference is, last E3, they didn't have anything else to talk about. There wasn't a whole lot going on, so they kind of had to just fill space with that. But I'm still concerned. Yeah, the Red Lantern looks like it's going to be neat, too. Do we still not know a date for that? And hey, Yort, how's it going? I have that. Man, this bug was bothering me during the stream last night. Hasn't bothered me since. And now all of a sudden it's flitting around. Jerk. Whew. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, part of why I don't want to see Mario Maker is because of the fact that I don't care for it. The other part of it is just, it's out so soon. Fire Emblem's technically coming out in a couple weeks, too, so realistically they shouldn't show us a lot of that either. If they show us too much of that, I don't want to see a lot of that because I don't want things spoiled. They've been showing us like all these like character profiles and stuff. I've been trying to avoid looking at that stuff because I'm gonna get the game. So I'm cool with just waiting. Let me check what's going on Discord super quick. Nothing too urgent. I'm gonna be starting here in a couple more minutes. Turn on music, turn that down. I'm gonna hit a like on that video because this music's good. I like it. Yeah, it's just like Nat. I don't deal with too many in here. Except for a couple weeks ago when I had my window open and they kept like sneaking in between the screen. There was a whole bunch getting in that day and that really pissed me off. Alright, let me go ahead and turn that off because this should be starting any minute now. As I said, I'm not going to have direct audio playing for the Direct. Nintendo's a lot more lenient about copyright now. Pokemon is not. Pokemon operates on their own. So if you have direct feed audio, there's like a good chance that they're going to just like copyright strike the stream. And then I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. Not strike it, but they're going to block it so that I can't publish it. And I'd rather that not happen. So I basically have audio of the stream on my TV, and you guys will be able to hear a bit of it through mic feedback. It's usually how I do reactions. It's just like I said, it's just self-defense. Same with like the red border I have over the video. That's to like throw off their algorithm so that they can't detect the footage. It's with the fact that it's like kind of obscure. There's also like a faint white glow over the screen, which so far my reactions that's worked. That's kept them from like noticing that it's a thing. Because I definitely don't want to just be like, well, I guess I can't do reactions now, because reactions are fun. I want to do reactions. That would be a bummer to just not do it.
Welcome to Pokémon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon.
Might have to turn it up a bit.
Today,
I don't want it to be too loud, though, of course.
Pokémon Sword, Pokémon Shield games. To look at this video.
So for the most part, a lot of you guys know I wasn't really thrilled by, like, our first look at this game. Like, it looks cool, but I wasn't, like, hyped. So I kind of want to come away from this feeling hyped, is what I want to happen. I mean, the environment looks super cool. Don't do that. That is a really cute sheep and an awesome looking turtle. Also, they gave the main theme lyrics. That's pretty cool. What the hell is that thing? It just killed that sock. It just killed it. What is that bird? So we can still see Pokemon running around, is what you're saying. That's cool. I'm glad they kept that. I was really worried that, like, after Let's Go, everything was just gonna feel so pointless because everything was gonna feel dead. Is this like a co-op raid battle or something? That thing looks evil as hell. What on earth? What is this? So they're bringing Pokemon Go raid battles into the main games is basically what that looks like. And this is the new gym battles, I'm assuming? My god, this is so explosive and over the top. It's ridiculous. This is what happens when they have, like, home console power to make a game, I guess.
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak. Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak. What did you think of the video?
Trying to scan chat really quick.
Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. Take on the role of the main character.
Those sheep and turtles are super cool.
After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on
I still don't love the starters. I need to see evolutions of those things to decide which one I want.
lush grasslands,
I don't really like the first forms much.
Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality. Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the gallery.
There's a wood hammer. It's crazy.
Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
Okay, so that is the new gym.
The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games. Hey, Jamie.
Hello, I am James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games.
The art director is not Japanese?
Pokemon that await you in the Galar
That's
region.
surprising.
Allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is
Wooloo. That thing is adorable. I love it.
is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur,
I don't really care for that one.
flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and is
I don't hate it,
said to have
but
healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought.
Dreadnought, I love it.
The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky
That thing is so edgy.
Corviknight.
Corviknight?
It puts its skills to use when working
So edgy.
which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve.
So they pointed out, I don't know how well you guys can hear this. They pointed out the bird can fly you around the world, so I'm under the impression HMs are still not a thing, which is awesome. Oh, that's the thing we saw the gym leader using.
As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Alright, Mario, take it easy. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a bit.
All I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already...
Whoa, quality just took a massive dip.
I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of...
Auto 240? I don't think so.
I hope you're as excited as
Let's fix that. Sorry about that.
amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
It's a cool looking region for sure.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like. Meaning there will be new discoveries.
Man, it's like...
Day. Some of you may already have noticed, but while it
It's like Breath of the Pokemon.
you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon. Search far
Right?
and wide
Like, this totally looks like Breath of the Wild, doesn't it? It's crazy.
You never know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength.
This is
The
crazy.
phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing
Dynamax?
opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Ewald, the planning director for the games.
That's so ridiculous.
I'm Ewald from Game Freak and the planning director.
So that's their new, like, Mega Evolution and Z move, I'm guessing, as they
Tell you more about the new Dynamax,
came up with that.
which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles. Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
What's with, like, the clouds?
All the Pokemon turn into powerful max.
and the sky. It looks so evil.
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However,
These effects are absurd.
normal after 3 turns.
Like, absolutely absurd.
You need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games. Remember that
Yeah, I thought Megas were pretty cool, honestly.
if you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play them. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battle, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, 4-player raid battles.
The wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking
So it stays
powerful wild.
Dynamax the entire time. Only one person on your team can use Dynamax.
Even your allies manage
What the hell?
victorious
What are these moves?
attacking the Pokemon.
They're so ridiculous.
The Pokemon that you can take on in max raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in max raid battles, so we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Max raid battles feature strategic cooperative
So are there gonna be...
play against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games.
Are you gonna, like, see other players running around when you're playing it now?
It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system
Like,
with
at all
local wireless
times?
functionality to tackle these battles
That would be pretty cool,
in
actually.
person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe. So I hope you'll try max raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Yeah, they said weather's gonna have an effect on, like, what shows up. Which begs the question, how is weather...
Next, I would
How does weather operate?
you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon.
So we're just seeing the champion already? Okay.
Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed. His undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is Hop.
Hop?
Dreams to one day become
Okay.
champion just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal.
That's interesting.
His journey through the Galar region begins on the
So the-
same day as yours.
So the rival's older brother is the champion.
Receive a great deal of support from these two characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region.
Professor
who
Magnolia.
specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her assistant. Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure.
Yeah, champion for now. For sure.
I would like to talk about the Pokémon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokémon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokémon to be Dynamaxed. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokémon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
That explains why they need a stadium this large.
Battles between two Dynamax Pokémon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak. Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert, Milo.
He does not have a nose.
This gym leader is
Can we talk about this?
battles alongside his trustworthy Pokémon, and you will have to
Oh, he
overcome
does.
his fighting style to
I saw it in the profile view. You just can't see it from front.
battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
Yeah, I thought trials were kind of whatever.
But
I don't really miss those.
one more video I would like you to see.
Yay, videos.
Please take a look.
Oh, hold on. Well, no, they do not actual game footage for their stuff, too. So these are the legendaries. Sword Doggo and Shield Doggo. What were they fighting?
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
That's a cool name.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the gallery.
It looked like it just carries a sword around.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
But I get what you mean. There was a bunch of stuff with Detective Pikachu where they came out and said that, like, it was really weird using some Pokemon because Pokemon Company kept saying, no, that's skin, that's not clothing. I thought we knew the release date. November 15th. So that's their Christmas release then.
Starting today, you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for
You know, I'd question a double pack, but a lot of people actually do buy both versions, so yeah, I think we were just assuming things because these games always come out in like October or November. So I think I was just assuming we knew the release date. Yeah, I'm never one to buy both, but I know a lot of people do, so I guess that makes sense. I'm definitely more excited for this now than I was after the initial reveal. After the initial reveal, I was very like, whatever. Like, it looks cool, but I'm not excited. This showed me more where now I think with the initial reveal, I was too worried that they were going to throw out the new ideas they did in Let's Go that actually worked because they were going to cave to peer pressure. For the most part, I like... The big one for me, and this might seem really minor to a lot of people, but the world is alive. And that was something I really liked about Let's Go, is there were Pokemon running all over the place. It made the world feel a lot more alive than ever before. And I was worried that they were going to take those out and that the world was just going to feel empty. So I like that they did that. I like that they still have Pokemon running around like that. That's encouraging to me. I already forgot what the Giga mode is called. It just reminds me of Betamax, so I'm probably just gonna call it that. It's ridiculous and over the top, and I honestly don't know if I love it or not. But I do love that there's like multiplayer raid battles. I think that's really cool. I'm wondering, can you like connect in this open, like it looked like there's this big open like Breath of the Wild looking world between cities where you can just go out and look for Pokemon. I'm wondering, is that like a multiplayer area? Can you like go out there, connect with other people, and all be like running around looking for stuff, exploring, trying to find these places, and then communicating with each other and saying, "Oh, there's a Dynamax. There's a Dynamax Pokemon over here in the South region." Like, does it work like that, or is it, do you find one and then you go up to it and interact with it, and then it puts you in a queue online, which would be a little less exciting. It would be pretty cool to do streams where like 4 of us all jump into the same area and just run around looking for these things. Like, I think that would be really cool. It's probably too ambitious. I probably shouldn't get my hopes up on that, but it would be really neat. And it would be something that hasn't been done. Like, I don't know, since I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves, I've been kind of like, I want more cooperative game experiences like that. So seeing them even experimenting with it is like, oh, cool. Like, I'm into that. I want to know more. I want to know more about that than anything else. The new Pokemon are pretty good. I still don't love the starters. I was hoping to see some evolutions for the starters, not the final. I wasn't expecting to see the final evolutions. Of course, a lot of people went into this and they were like, we better see the final evolutions. But they weren't going to show us the final evolutions. It's too early. They weren't going to do that. But I wanted to see the middle evolutions at least, because I don't like the normal ones. The first stages. I don't like any of them that much. I'm basically picking my starter at this point based on what I think they might evolve into, which is kind of dumb. The flower thing was whatever. The sheep was fantastic. The turtle's fantastic. The raven is cool, but it's so damn edgy. It's so damn edgy. And that kind of makes me cringe. But the sheep and the turtle are super cool. And I liked the legendaries. I thought they were pretty cool. I'm alright with that. I'm cool with it. Yeah, they showed the starters briefly, but didn't really talk about them. But again, I'm okay with that. They might show the second stage during E3. Really. Like, we still have more stuff next week. They might show us more then. Probably not. If anything, there's probably going to be a treehouse segment where they show us more of the multiplayer. I bet that's what they're going to do. They're going to show us, like, here's the build that's at E3. Or they might not even have a build playable at E3, but for treehouse, they might show up and they might be like, here, let's dig in and do a deep dive and show more of this stuff off. I hope they do that specifically around the multiplayer, because I want to know more about that. I want to know how deep that is, or if it's like as shallow can be. The fact that they say that you have to coordinate with your teammates because like only one person can use Dynamax and such. I do not like Dynamax. I don't like that name. I don't know why. But the fact that they emphasize like you got to coordinate with your teammates here leads me to believe that it's going to be more than just queuing up with randos, because how the hell... I don't blame Nintendo for this because I don't think it's necessary, but if you don't have voice chat on your system, how do you expect people to coordinate for something like that online? How? I don't think you need voice chat, because whenever I hear the idea of voice chat on a game console, I think I'm going to have to listen to a bunch of 11-year-old brats screaming their eyes out, and I don't want that. So, like, I will immediately turn it off. So I don't need there to be voice chat. But if they're creating something like that where you have to coordinate with people, how do you expect them to coordinate if you don't have voice chat? Like, hello? Think. Now, granted, if you can, like, kind of group up prior to go looking for these things, people are just going to use Discord anyway. So even if they had a built-in voice chat, people are just going to use Discord for that. So I think that won't be a problem. I'm concerned that you're going to be running around in this area and you're just going to find these Dynamax, like, areas, and then you're just going to walk up to it and, like, press A, and it's going to, like, put you into matchmaking for fighting the thing. That sounds awful and pointless. But if you can have like 4 people or more running around this huge area, just exploring and looking for stuff, that sounds super cool. Like, I'm really into that. So there's my hope for Pokemon when it comes to E3. I want them to do a deep dive on multiplayer. I want to hear more. Yeah, I think the raids are a really cool idea. Yeah, I agree with that. I just hope that they don't mess it up. I hope that they don't try so hard to make it kid-friendly that it just flops. To be blunt. To be totally blunt. Like, that's kind of my concern. But I think it's a really cool concept. I hope they nail it. And hey Z, how's it going? Hey Acid, how's it going? Acid, are you streaming this morning? I don't know. For the most part, I liked what I saw here. That's not... I can't say that about the initial reveal for Sword and Shield. The initial reveal, I was very much like, this is boring. This just looks like more of the same. I don't care. Like, I was still like, I'm still gonna buy the game. I'm still gonna enjoy it. I know I'll enjoy it, but for the moment, I'm not excited. This actually got me saying, I'm looking forward to this. I want to hear more. I want to see more. I'm actually looking forward to the release now. Whereas before I was just like, well, it's a game that'll come out eventually and I'll get it. But now I'm actually like, I'm on board. So, yeah, exactly. Yort streamed Fortnite for how long? He can testify on how bad built-in voice chat is. Isn't it built into Rocket League too? And I hear Rocket League players are like super toxic. So, like I said earlier, I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves lately, and that has built-in voice chat. I fucking hate it. I hate it. People are so toxic. Now, granted, I've run into some cool players too, but it's just an excuse for people to be super toxic. And it's why? What's the point? Like, what is the point? I guess the point is to be toxic. If you enjoy playing a multiplayer game and being toxic to other people, then you're the type of person that says, we need voice chat. Nintendo's never going to win this race if they don't have voice chat. Yeah, if you're a toxic person, then yeah, I can see why you need voice chat. I don't. I would turn it off immediately. I would never play Splatoon 2 with voice chat on, ever. Quote me on that. It would never happen. Those kids are so toxic. Why would you want that? I don't get, and that's... I know that's making a bold claim, but I feel like anyone who does want that is somebody that's super toxic, and they just want to mess with people. Which, to be honest, not last night, but 2 nights ago, yesterday morning, Kink and I were playing Sea of Thieves, and we had another crew come and mess with us and get trolly. He has the same kind of mindset that I have, where, like, I won't be toxic to another player until they are toxic. These people sunk us once. They sunk our ship once, and they caught us off guard because we weren't paying attention. We were being dumb. We were just sitting around doing nothing, and they came right up to us and just blew us to smithereens. We hunted them to the end of the earth and sunk their ship 4 times. We were so toxic just because they were toxic. We were like, we're not stopping until we make these people rage quit. Now, the difference is I have to be instigated for something like that to happen. I can't just act like that towards somebody. I have to be instigated for that. And of course, the one guy was like taunting us the entire time. Even when we were winning, he was trying to taunt us. Voice chat is toxic. Voice chat is toxic. So yeah. I really like the voice chat in Sea of Thieves too, because it's like proximity based. So it like actually radiates out from your character. Therefore, if you're far away enough from somebody, they can't hear you. That goes for your crew too, though. Anybody that's on your crew and is like an ally, they also can't hear you if they're far enough away. It's an interesting mechanic, though. Like, it actually adds something to the game, but then most people just use it to be toxic, so what's the point? I have it turned off because I don't want to listen to people be toxic. That's just going to make me want to be toxic, and I don't like being toxic. Usually. It was pretty satisfying sinking those assholes yesterday, but... Oh yeah, Call of Duty voice chat used to be really bad. I lived with a friend years ago and he played a lot of Call of Duty, and like some of the things I heard, I was like, "Oh my god." It became a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. People were toxic just because they were like, "Well, everybody's toxic anyway. If everybody else is going to act like an asshole, I might as well act like an asshole too." It's kind of fucked. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. I don't know. That's my mini rant on voice chat. But even that aside, I stand by that. I don't think Switch doesn't need a built-in voice chat system. If they ever add one, I'm turning it off day one because I don't need it. I don't need to listen to people being toxic. I'm too old for that shit. But if you're making a game and you're making a multiplayer element that's like focused on cooperation and you don't have built-in voice chat, how do you expect people to cooperate? That's a big question mark. Maybe they're going to have very elaborate pings. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let me wrap this up. It's been a 15-minute presentation. We've been here for 45 minutes. Yeah, exactly, Yort. That's what happened in Sea of Thieves yesterday. Like, I don't remember which. I think it was the fourth time we sunk these guys' ship, and they were shouting at us like, "You guys fucking suck!" And I was like, "We just sunk your ship for the fourth time." Or okay, I guess they could have been saying that we suck because of doing that, but they were also trying to say that like we were trash players and stuff. It's like, we why? Because we wouldn't let you be toxic on the fourth sink, whatever. We caught them trying to gank another player. They were just roaming around being toxic, and then like, but when we stepped up to like make them like put them in their place, they act like we were the ones being assholes. Like, excuse me, that's not how toxicity works. That isn't. No. That's like the whole thing about like in recent years it started coming out where people were being bullies, and then as soon as people turned it on them, they were like, hey, why are you bullying me? It's like, yeah, it's not how it works. You can't be an asshole to somebody like that, and then when somebody calls you out, act like you're the victim. That's not how life works. If at least own up to it. At least be like, yeah, I was being a fucking asshole. What are you gonna do about it? At least you are committed, I guess. I still don't approve of it, but at least you're committed and you're not trying to flip the table over as soon as it reaches that point. I'm massively rambling. Let me see if I have anybody that we could go raid. I mean, I don't know if anybody's actually playing anything. I think they're all just like hanging around doing the same thing we're doing. But let me check into that. Maybe I'll have somebody. Let's see. They're probably... Oh no, he is doing something. That could work. But then that could also work. What about this? I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, they're done. We could do that. That would be fun. But we could also do this. So I heard a subscription. Thank you, whoever that was. I missed it. Let me check chat. Hold on. I'm being a sloppy streamer at the moment. Yeah, I have a few people streaming. See, if it weren't like the end of the day for me, like I'm getting ready to go to sleep. If that weren't the case, I probably would have booted a game up and been playing something after this was done. Yeah, I'm too tired for that. Even though I probably am gonna go play something. Let's I think I know where we're gonna go. We have a good number of people here, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. And Acer 5000, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, we have a good number of people. I know what we're gonna do. I'd like to do that too, but I think I like this idea more. So otherwise, let me drop some pixels in you guys really quick, because I didn't do that at the beginning of the stream. So I'm just gonna drop like hundo really quick. And then thank you everyone for tuning in and discussing everything. And I think this test went pretty, like, as I said at the beginning of the stream, for those that missed it, this was basically a test stream for E3. That's what got me talking myself into streaming this today. I wasn't totally sure if I was going to or not, but then I was like, you know what, I need to get things fixed for E3 so that I have a smoother setup. And I think this ran pretty well, so I think I'm all good for E3 next week. So that's good. Yeah, otherwise, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out for a bit. I'm looking forward to this game more than I was before, for sure. My reaction to the initial reveal was very lukewarm. I'm still not super hyped, but at least now I'm interested. I'm like, when are we getting more news? I want to see more. What's the sheep evolve into? What's the turtle evolve into? Does the raven evolve? Because that thing's gonna look fucking crazy. Tell me more of everything. Just everything. But yeah, anyway. Let's rate it. I hear you crying, kitty. What's your problem? Give me a minute. I'm almost done. You're acting like you haven't had attention in like 5 years. Calm down. Yeah, so join me on this raid. I'll see you guys over there for a bit. We're going to go see how JMT is doing. He's a big supporter of this channel. He just did a live reaction for the direct himself, and now he's doing a Pokemon Let's Go no Eevee run. So I don't know how long that takes. So I'm not sure how long he's going to be playing or anything. I don't know much about what he's doing, but yeah, let's go hang out with him for a bit and see how he feels about what we just saw. And then I'll see you guys back here tonight. We're gonna start a new playthrough tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna stay committed to that. And then Thursday Smash, Friday maybe another new playthrough, maybe more Moonlighter. I don't know. It's gonna be a busy week. And then next week's going to be busy too. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks. So yeah, thank you again everyone for coming to hang out. And I will see you guys over for the raid and back here next time, whenever that is. And yeah, take it easy. Have a nice day. All that good stuff.